We begin tonight with multiple arrests related to a multi-day London police investigation near Western University. 4 suspects face charges which include possessing illegal explosives. And according to London police, there is a connection between a home they've camped out in recent days and an arrest on campus from the weekend. Now, for the latest on this, we're joined live by Reta Ismail. Reta, what was the timeline of events here?
Carlisle, it all began around 2 a.m. on Saturday when London police were called to assist the special constables over at Western University. There were reports of somebody trespassing inside one of the engineering buildings. Now, London police were able to make an arrest on campus, and the individual had a loaded handgun when they were arrested. Further investigation led police to this area here on Chesham Avenue. As you can see behind my shoulder where that big police truck is, there's a home there, and once police arrived there, they had that home guarded since Saturday morning, and today we found out why. London police say the investigation began just before 2 a.m. Saturday when a trespasser was arrested at one of the Western University's engineering buildings. During that arrest, officers seized a loaded handgun. Police later determined a second suspect was involved in the trespassing incident and tracked that person to this home on Chesham Avenue where they were arrested. Further investigation led officers to what they describe as an alarming discovery inside the residence.
Some concerns about chemicals that have been stored that potentially could be used for explosives, and so therefore the response that you see behind us is meant to facilitate the safe search and seizure of evidence and disposal of what we found in the residence.
2 additional people connected to the home were also arrested. Explosives disposal unit technicians were called in to assess the risk, and police secured the residence, which has remained under guard since Saturday morning.
For the first couple of days, they told us there was no danger to the public, and today some of my neighbors have been evicted or told that they were in the blast zone and they should leave the neighborhood for a couple of days. So it's kind of a turnaround from the original assessment.
In total, 4 people are facing multiple charges, including firearm-related offenses, break and enter, and the unlawful possession of explosives. Police say all 4 remain in custody. The major crime section is continuing the investigation, and officers are expected to remain in the area for an undetermined amount of time as specialized crews work to safely remove the chemicals from the home.
The operation that you see behind us and the equipment that you see is all these specialized officers and specialities that are required to properly search the residence, handle what's found, seize the evidence, and properly dispose of it.
Now, Carlisle, I'm joined live by Sandash Abao with London Police. Thank you so much, Sergeant, for joining us tonight. You have this area heavily secured, and some residents have been told who are directly across from the home to evacuate today. How long will you have this area secured?
We will have an increased police presence for at least 2 to 3 days, just out of an abundance of caution. We will have a number of officers as well as community partners helping us here out on Chesham.
Okay, and again, we've had a heavy police presence, and as we heard, rightfully so. We don't know in terms of these folks who've been arrested if they all live in that home and if they are Western University students?
At this time, that forms part of the investigation. Additional information is being collected, and we have a number of officers working on this particular case at the moment.
Okay, thank you so much, Sandash. I really appreciate it. Now, Carlisle, as we mentioned, we did reach out to Western University earlier today. They sent us a statement essentially saying that there is no threat to the students and all of the campus is safe. However, they did not comment on if these 4 individuals who've been arrested are in fact Western students. I'm going to throw it back to you in the newsroom.
All right, Reta Ismail live for us tonight. Thanks very much, Reta.